Welcome back to your weekly offensive with your favorite asshole of a host, Sean.
Alright, we are back, and this is Sean and Hoopty with your weekly offensive, which it probably should say the New Year offensive, because we haven't done a show since last time we checked, since the November.
That makes me a sad Hoopty.
Yeah, well...
I thought we did one in December.
Yeah,
like towards the end.
Yeah, we did. We did one on December 27th.
Yeah.
Over the whole Duck Dynasty bullshit.
Yeah, you fucking liar.
Right? Who, me or Duck Dynasty?
Both.
Oh, fuck! Why am I included with this Duck Dynasty bullshit?
Well, because you're trying to say we haven't done a show since November when we have.
Well, okay.
You're just like Phil Robinson.
Well, you know.
That lady from Bring Phil Back would be proud of you.
Oh, right? I'm like what Mel Gibson calls all the Jews, snakes and liars.
So, I think I gotta take a picture of my hair right now and send it to you to put on the podcast page on Facebook.
Yes,
so everybody can see what happens when I don't comb my hair.
Well, I will say I thought my hair got poofy whenever I didn't do anything with my hair. If anybody's ever watched South Park where Kyle takes his hat off and you see the Jew fro growing, yeah, it's kind of like that. Except Hoopty's got a beard.
Yeah, well, I have been told that my great-grandmother on my mother's side was Hebrew, so I believe that's where this comes from.
Oh, just because she's Hebrew, you get the hair, right?
Well, yeah, because Jew is not a race, that's a religion. They're Hebrews.
Yeah, I know, but I just associate...
In the words of Peter Griffin, a bunch of Hebrews and Shebrews.
Well, all I gotta say is you're just a dirty Jew.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a dirty Jew.
A dirty Jew.
Wow. I still can't believe I started this off as an anti-bullying campaign, and me and you bully each other left and right on this show.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. You want to know why? Because we have a black president, and it's about to be Black History Month.
That's true. But words can hurt, Sean. Words can hurt.
Oh well, Hoopty. I know you can take it.
Well, in 6 days, it's my birthday.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Party at Hoopty's house.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my dick out.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you've done that in a public venue.
That's true.
I think its name is Winston.
Yeah, because it tastes great and it's less filling.
There you go. Yeah, Josh. By the way, we have another person here that's not been here with the show, but Josh, he decided one day at the bar that everybody was talking about dicks, so he whipped his dick out and said, I called it
No, that is not how it went.
I'm just giving you how I remember it, because I walked out and I said, fuck this shit, I'm walking back inside.
I don't remember exactly how this happened.
It was between you and Jess Miller.
That somebody had said, I would not pull my dick out. And I, of course, had to defend my honor. Meanwhile, getting rid of all of my dignity.
Yeah, because it was Jess Miller that you flashed.
And no, not just her. I didn't do it just once. I did it twice that evening.
I know, because I walked into both of them. And I'm like, nope, not going back outside.
It could be worse. I mean, I could be like Stevie, just sleep naked and in the middle of the night randomly get up and wander around the fucking house butt-ass naked.
I miss Stevie.
That's true. Oh, also, Sean, I am supposed to tell you Mr. Scott Lewis said hello.
Oh, well, hello, Mr. Scott Lewis.
Yeah, I was bullshitting it with him on Xbox Live earlier.
Yeah, he has the Xbox One.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, I seen him the other day. But let's talk about the following. By the way, spoiler alert, anybody that's not watching, fuck you, turn it off now. But if you want to hear what's going to happen, we're talking about our theories of the show.
or what has already happened, because we're gonna ruin the shit out of it for you.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and say what I told you the last time. I still think the chick that's helping what's his name out? Ryan?
Yeah.
Hardy? I still think she's involved somehow.
I don't believe so, because that's his niece.
It doesn't matter, dude.
But who I'm thinking of from watching tonight's episode, the chick that survived the subway attack, I'm saying she's in the cult.
Yes and no. I mean, you watched the preview for next week's episode.
I did.
And it kind of makes you believe yes, but I don't think so.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is they could have killed her on the subway very easily.
Yeah.
But they left her alive for us to believe she is to spread the message that Ryan Hardy can't stop them. But I have a feeling she's involved, and I'm still dead set that Agent Weston's involved in the cult this time.
I am, but I'm not. I think he is, but then again, I don't think he is. It's tough to say. By the way, I gotta say something. Before we did start the show up, I gave Hoopty a good scare, and Hoopty made me actually feel great that someone cares for my life. I was, as everybody knows, I do the electronic cigarette, the vapor cig, and I was filling it up, and he just glances at the screen as like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, man, it straight up looked like you were fixing up a heroin needle, man.
He thought I was about to crank up some heroin over here, and he was getting ready to turn everything off and say, fuck this night, because I'm about to shoot up with heroin, and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about at first, and then he's like, oh wait, never mind, I see what you're doing. And I was like, huh? Oh. Sorry, I had to go off on that, because I thought that was like the funniest thing. Not as funny as Stink Pickles.
Stink Pickles, I still laugh about that, dude.
Right.
So anyways, back with the following.
I will say...
I said to you last week, I am happy that the character Joe is still alive, but I am a little disappointed because, like I said, now they're going to have to spin it into like an unbelievable soap opera type story on how they got his DNA to match with the dead body they did find.
I told you, and I'll tell you my theory. I mean, it's Hollywood, and they can come up with anything. But I think how they're gonna play it off is they're gonna pull a whole Dark Knight Rises thing of how they made it believe that that scientist was dead in the plane crash. They switched up the DNA. I'm gonna pull. I'm actually changing this up a little bit because I'm gonna pull a little bit of your theory into this. They switch up the DNA, or they inject some of his DNA into a dead body that's in there. The body was burnt to a crisp, so there's not going to be any way facial recognition or anything's going to go through. As far as the dental records, because they were talking about dental records and all that matching, they had a hacker on their side. All he had to do was get in and change the digital copy. The hard copy, yeah, would be a little bit harder to change. But, I mean, look how intense this group is. I mean, they got him out of jail.
Yeah.
And then, as far as, well, still, even if they didn't switch the hard copy, say the hard copy didn't get switched, they have somebody only inside in the coroner's office, but all they had to do was have, like, the digital copy, and, like, nothing matched. Kind of, sort of is how my theory is going to go, is how they did that.
Well...
Holy crap!
The only problem I have with that...
Ambit Energy was on TV.
The amount of blood they would have to have put into the dead body would have killed Joe, unless they take a little bit out of him at a time.
Yes, that could have been... And that's...
like they did in The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard to really say, I mean...
But, as I said to you, they would have tested everything possible on that body to make sure it was him.
Yeah.
And I'm still saying Claire is alive and in witness protection.
I say yes and no. Because they kept leading into it. Everybody's like, she's dead, she's dead.
She ain't dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say, I'll even say, as far as to go on, I think she's involved in it, too.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, she was the one that was closest to Carol for how long?
Yeah.
There's no way that she was that blind to a lot of it, so...
Yeah. Yeah, but he didn't really start the cult until after he was in jail, which was when she wanted pretty much nothing to do with him.
But he was doing all the murders. He was doing all those murders while he was still with her.
Right.
That's why I'm saying, how could she not know he's doing that? I mean, yes, there are people that are that dumb. I mean, I didn't know my wife was smoking pot until the other day when I came home. She's asleep. That's why I can make fun of her. She smokes pot on a daily basis. Not really.
Smoke pot on a daily basis.
Shh! Can't tell people that. I'm trying to go for a new job.
Yeah, the NSA is listening, damn it.
Oh well.
Did you put that application in for me today?
I couldn't find it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to go get a steel mill job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I heard the base salary 4 years ago was $68,000.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Right? It's out in Vandergrift. It's a 30-minute drive. But yeah, like I said, there's so many still stuff that's still unanswered. How the hell did they get him out of there and make it look like he's dead?
Right? Because...
And that can be where your Weston comes in.
Yeah. Except for right after it all went down, he's been suspended from the FBI ever since.
Yeah. Well, they did a lot of stuff that they weren't supposed to. They knew he took the cuffs off Carol.
Alex.
Huh?
Alex.
Yeah, you know what I meant. But how about those fucking twins, dude?
What?
How about those twins?
Oh man, those twins are fucked in the head.
I'm sorry. The first episode, they're sitting there, they kill a chick, and they basically fuck her dead body.
No, they don't fuck her.
It never showed they didn't.
No, in this week's episode, they mentioned that there was no sexual assault.
I
I still think they did. I'm sorry. Who's gonna sit there and sleep with a dead body?
Well, if you listen to what he was telling her,
heard.
He told the dead body that it wasn't about sex.
I still think they probably did and found a way to cover it up.
Either way, these two dudes are fucked in the head, man.
Wait, but let me ask you a question. How do you know the fucking chick wasn't a slut and her pussy wasn't a fucking coffee can and they could have done it without getting caught? Okay?
Right?
I'm sorry. It could have been like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
A toothpick into the Grand Canyon.
a piece of salt in a coffee can, alright? But I mean, this week, what did they do? They killed a mom and a dad, ate dinner with them while the kid was upstairs.
Yeah.
How the fuck did the kid... What? I mean, because they said, get the kid.
Yeah, and then all they show is one of them wearing a mask, basically holding his finger up to his mouth, and they never really show, like, how they talked that kid into staying in that closet.
Right? How did the kid not come out and, like, go dial 911 and be like, my mom and dad are fucking dead?
Right?
I'm sorry, if I was a kid and a guy come up to me like that and said, stay in the closet, I'm like, okay, he's gone. Motherfucker, come get this guy before I shoot him. But I don't really think the chick from the subway was involved. I think they're saving her for something else.
Yeah.
Because they might be wanting her to get close to Ryan Hardy, because, you know, they kill the things that are closest to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting the feeling that, like, this season they're trying to make it look like Ryan Hardy's a killer. Like, trying to frame him.
Yeah.
Like how they called him tonight and had him go to the house where the twins killed those people. And then had him at the art gallery with the chick. They're basically trying to set him up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be one of those ones that's going to be up in the air until a few episodes go through.
Right?
What was I going to say? Yeah. By the way, for everybody that read the description on here today, you're going to find out this was nothing about the movie Pompii.
Nothing.
It was just something Hoopty said earlier, and I had to put it in there. But there was a spoiler alert, so I hope you weren't coming in expecting a spoiler from Pompii.
Yeah, right?
I will tell you another show. I know you don't watch it, but I'm looking forward to coming out. It's going to be next week, next Sunday, is The Walking Dead comes back on.
Oh, yeah.
And I was watching a preview of it today. It was basically they were interviewing all the people of the show and talking about where the season's at, and they were like, "This is going to be like one of the opening of this after the mid-season finale is going to be like one of the darkest parts of the show because they're all like separated, and you're going to find out that they may not all like each other and get back together, and it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting." Which the next best part that shocked me and it shocked Sheena more than it did me was the guy that plays Rick, this like all-American country guy. I was listening to him talk in an interview, and the motherfucker was British. And I'm like, I was listening to it, half listening, watching something on TV, and I heard the guy talk. I was like, oh, that's got to be one of the executive producers. So I looked, I was like, the fuck? This dude has no British fucking accent on this show.
Yeah, I don't even watch the show, and I knew that dude was fucking British. That's like the kid that plays Spider-Man. He's fucking British.
Oh yeah, Andrew Garfield.
Yep.
Oh, have you watched the newest Amazing Spider-Man? Not 2, but the first one.
Yes, I have.
Did you like it?
I did. I definitely liked it better than the other ones with. Who the fuck is that douchebag that played Spider-Man?
I can't even think of his name because he's not that. Tobey Maguire.
What's it, Tobey? Yeah, Tobey Maguire, yeah.
Yeah, because it also had Topher Grace in the third one. The guy from that 70s show, for everybody that doesn't know.
But, show I'm looking forward to coming back on. It comes back on March 3rd, Bates Motel.
See, I gotta watch it all, because I didn't get all into it.
And then, as far as movies, very excited for X-Men Days of Future Past, but after the next one they're making after that, it's going to be fucking badass. It's going to finally have Apocalypse in it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, see, if they're going to bring Apocalypse in, you know they're going to have to make a movie where everybody has to go against Apocalypse.
Well, from what I've read so far, the one that has Apocalypse in it's going to be called First Mutant, because Apocalypse is the first mutant, and they're going to go back to way fucking back to the origins mutation.
Nice. Well, see, I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass.
I mean, at first I wasn't too big on who they chose for Electro. but then I watched the preview and I was like, seems legit.
Right.
But I like how how basically they've got it, if you watch really closely in the trailer, they've got it set up for so many more movies.
Yeah, well, I know from what I've read, somewhere in the new one, they're supposed to have the Sinister Seven.
Yeah.
With Shocker and fucking, what the hell's his name? The Hunter.
I'm not sure.
Kragan.
Yeah, there you go.
And, all the Vulture and all that.
Well, I don't like how they did Rhino.
Yeah, that looks pretty fucking stupid.
And if I'm right, isn't it Paul Giamatti that's doing Rhino?
What's that?
Paul Giamatti, isn't he doing Rhino?
No, I don't think it's Paul Giamatti. The guy who's doing them with all the makeup and stuff kind of looks like Paul Giamatti, but it's not. Give me a second. I'm looking it up right now.
I actually am too, so.
It's Rhino and Spider-Man 2. It is... Oh, it is Paul Giamatti.
Thought I was right.
I'll be damned.
That guy, I gotta see how it's gonna work out with him, because I don't see Paul Giamatti playing a good Rhino, but I may be wrong. I'll tell you, I like the guy that they got playing Harry Osborn, though. He looks more the role.
Yeah, than James Franco.
Yeah, even though James Franco is a fucking funny-ass person. I just watched, or half-watched, This Is the End last night. Have you seen that yet?
I'm sorry? Oh, This Is the End? Yeah.
I will tell you, I think my favorite part of the whole fucking movie was when James Franco was about to be brought up to heaven, and he's like, haha, fuck you! Suck my dick, motherfuckers! And it's like, what the...
Right.
What? I laughed so hard at that point, and then I'm sitting here thinking, now I'm actually thinking about it too, the only other person I could think that would be like that would be Hoopty. Suck my dick, motherfuckers!
Right.
Hoopty would be the one finally going, holy shit, everything I thought was wrong. Suck my dick, I'm going to heaven. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Fuck you all.
Right.
I was right all along.
Either that, or I would be like Danny McBride. Fuck you! Jizzing all over the place.
Right. I like whenever they're in the video, taking the video, and he's like, I drank my pee yesterday. I know it smells bad, but it tastes fucking wonderful. Or whenever they're sitting there talking about raping Emma Stone.
Yeah, Emma Watson.
Or Emma Watson, sorry. And
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Nobody was talking about rape until you brought it up. Oh, man.
I didn't think it was as good as it could have been, but it was alright.
Yeah.
I think the other best scene was whenever they were doing the Pineapple Express 2. You gotta kill Woody Harrelson. Played by Jonah Hill.
Yeah, they legalize weed, I'm gonna be out of business. Speaking of legalized weed, how well Colorado is doing.
I mean, look at it. Colorado and Washington had the two teams go to the Super Bowl this year.
Right?
Coincidence?
The two states that legalize weed are meeting up for a Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl. Do you care who wins the Super Bowl?
Not particularly. I would, but kind of rooting for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going for Denver. I'm not jumping on the whole Peyton Manning bandwagon. I just want to see Denver win it. I'm just glad to see that they knocked the Patriots out.
I'm just glad they knocked the fucking 49ers out.
Right? Yes, now we don't have to listen to Donnie Love.
Right, well, as a Steeler fan, anytime the 49ers get knocked out of the playoffs, we pop a bottle of champagne, just like the 72 Dolphins.
Right? I'm not a big 49ers fan, but then again, it does kind of kill me if they do get in there because you have to listen to Donnie Love on Facebook.
Right? Fuck you, Donnie Love.
Fuck you. Fuck you hard. Not really. I'm sitting here watching a commercial for Jill's Class Act Gentlemen's Club.
Oh, yeah?
Never
That's
heard
down
of it.
in West Virginia.
No, that's in Dallas Pike and Wheeling.
Yeah, Wheeling, West Virginia.
I thought Wheeling was in... You might be right. I don't know. I know I drove through Wheeling coming up here.
I guarantee you it's in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Then why the
it's
fuck
Jill
am I
Kelly.
getting a commercial for it?
It's Jill Kelly.
I don't know who Joe Kelly is.
Oh, don't lie to us. You know what the couch is.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I had to explain to Sheena what it was.
I can get you a job that pays $1,000 to $5,000 a day.
Sheena looked at it and she goes, "What, that picture I posted?" She's like, "I don't get it." And I'm like, "Well,
yeah, I had some
saw,
chick that I know, like, she was the first comment. She put, "I don't get it." And I had to comment, it's a guy thing.
So you said, I do not really, I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. Well, see,
Backroomcastingcouch.com, sir.
Well, like I told Sheena, what I had to do was I had to take the photo and put it into Google to find out what it was. And then that's whenever I was able to laugh at it and repost it. Google image search does a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It tells you what the backroom casting couch is and gives you every video that's ever been performed on there.
Backroom casting couch.
But I've never watched it because I'm that kid that doesn't look at that stuff. So.
Oh.
The closest I've ever gotten to that is watching the Suicide Girls on Showtime.
Whatever, Sean. Is it lonely up on your fucking pedestal?
No, I actually got a few other people that's never watched it either up here with me.
What's that?
I said I got a few other people up here that's never watched it with me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Stevie would probably be up here on this pedestal with me. Because I did tell the story about Stevie telling me that all the porn that was on his history the one time I was fixing his computer was all hoopty. He doesn't look at that stuff.
Yeah, right.
Hoopty comes over to his house just to look at porn.
Yep, that's all. Meanwhile, I have my own fucking computer.
Right. I can't wait for that son bitch to come back from vacation.
Right? Motherfucker needs to hurry up.
Right. Well, everyone, that's the end of this part of the show. We're going to be back here. Give me about 10 minutes because I got to go talk to a man about a thoroughbred.
No, don't let him lie to you, folks. He's going to look up the casting couch.
Damn right. That's what the whole next episode is going to be about. It's going to be why my keyboard is so sticky. Maybe because I dropped a stink pickle.
No, it's because you cough up cigarette phlegm.
Hey, I don't smoke cigarettes, sir.
Well, that's why you're coughing up all the old cigarette phlegm.
Well, I've already done that, sir. Back whenever I started this stuff.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Because I'm a smug asshole like that.
Right, is it lonely up on your fucking pedestal?
No, I got Cheryl and Pat up here with me. And Sheena's over here sleeping, so it's not really that lonely. Alright, guys, we'll be back, and give me 10 minutes so I can go drop this stink pickle. Because it's smelling up my house right now.
Vagina.